So this is the first video of our video series on essential nutrients for plants, and we're here to talk about the trifecta at first, and that is hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. So diving into essential nutrients, there's three that come straight from the top. That's hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. And why is that? Well, it's because it's what's in our air. Our plants are over 95% carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So one thing we gotta keep focused on is making sure that air can go into our soil. So by the use of a penetrometer or just taking your shovel, we gotta understand that our plants are a living system, the microbes in the soil are a living system. So we gotta make sure that we're allowing that air to go into that soil. Not only does that help our plants absorb it from the roots, but also absorb it from the air, but allows our microbes to start giving us nutrients over the next 14 other elements we're gonna talk about in this series. So, big three, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen, those things are essential. One thing I'm gonna tie into carbon, because I just don't think it's over-iterated enough, is available carbon or simple carbons that are within our soil has more correlation to nutrients getting into our plants at times than actually our parts per million that show up on a soil test. So that's one thing about having carbon, but also having that cycling. Well, if we're gonna get that cycling effect, it goes back to having all three of those components: hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. So we just got done doing the first three nutrients in our 17 nutrient series. Would love to see you again when we start diving into more.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. If you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got all the full-length podcasts, other video information, tutorials on there. Also on all the major podcast platforms and social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So if you like this, go ahead and check more out on all those platforms.